What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time as a musician myself, and today is the debut and the finale. There's no more requests for this. This is Love in Deep Space. We have Rebirth and Destruction, Fallen Cosmos, followed by Misty Invasion. These are from the channels Ayani Mimi and Love in Deep Space. These are requested by Lorie. Thank you very much. I don't know much about this game, but I think I have some ideas, and I'll just leave it at that. So, I'm not one to judge, I just listen to music. Let us get into some Love in Deep Space. By the way, I think that title has to be like an innuendo, right? Surely? Let's check. Oh, I can't find any information on the composer on this, so... Alright, this is Rebirth in Destruction. Love in Deep Space. Okay, we're off to it. Completely different start than I thought this was going. Okay. Is he like a cyborg or something? Okay. It sounds like a near boss fight right now. You know, I was just listening to a Claire Obscure song earlier today. It sounds kind of similar to this. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. This is quite the mood. Is there fighting in this game? I think there's conflict, but not that kind. Did I judge a book by its cover? I think I might have. Alright, let me look something up. What's on the store? Abrupt ending. Okay. I have a sort of idea what's going on here, but not really. I kind of wanted to keep it blind for as long as possible. I'll have the Wikipedia pulled up, but I'll look it up more after this next song. But I can say right now that that wasn't anywhere at all where I thought that was going to go. I kind of... how do I say this? I thought it was going to be more... 70s funk or something like that. Anyways, next song, Misty Invasion. Let me move this over here. I think by the look of this thumbnail, you might get an idea of what's going on. But the only thing I'm confused on is the first echoes here. It says Deepspace first echoes, so probably an expansion, which is a kind of funny word for this game. This is Misty Invasion. Both these titles are kind of a little crazy. Misty Invasion. And then let me see if I can kind of collect something from both these songs. Love and Deepspace. Sounded like a battle theme. First one. I can't tell if this is like AIR or not. This is kind of what I thought it was going to sound like, the first one. Whoa. It's a little bit of a trap beat. Oh god. Now I'm frightened. If this is like an AI song with an AI, I'm scared. Maybe that's why there's no composer info. Okay. I do like instrumentals. Oh, okay. All right. The reverb snaps. There's definitely a mood here. I will say though, both of them actually did kind of provide a setting of what I think is supposed to be the setting, which is space, right? They both had that sort of ambient reverb sound that everything is, you know, vast and opened. So I finally looked it up what it meant. Love and Deepspace merges intense monster hunting gameplay with a sci-fi universe setting where love knows no bounds. It provides the opportunity to establish relationships with 5 love interests who are Xavier, Raphael, Zane, Silas, and Caleb. Players take the role of a deep space hunter wielding a superpower known as Evil to confront the cosmic beings known as Wanderers. The love interests serve as supporting characters. People players naturally connects throughout their journey. Damn, I cannot read. The gameplay features action RPG combat, allowing players to team up with their chosen love interest to take down Wanderers using combinations and light pairing mechanics. Oh, so that's where I was interested. I didn't even know there was... Well, how do I put this? I had the wrong idea of this game. I thought this was going to be a visual novel or something in that regard, which I've done here. I have a whole playlist of visual novels, graphic adventure stuff from all kinds, and some even like adult themed stuff. I think the first time I ever did anything like that was a game called Baldur's Sky. There's been some other stuff too, but I never have any idea what they are because no one tells me. Until later, the comments were like, what is this doing here? But hey, I don't judge. Whatever. Music is music. Oh god. The tabs are reception, legal actions, characters, reference. Jeez. Has this game been in hot water or something? from the series called Mr. Love. Okay, so I kind of had the wrong idea of it, which is fine. But yeah, I thought it was more of like a visual novel where the focus is, I guess, romancing men. Which, when I heard of it, to me, I thought it was like, well, I don't know this field, right? I'm not into these kind of games, but when I heard that, I thought to myself, I'm like, is that a niche market? Because I always hear the other way around, right? Romancing women characters. So I don't know, like maybe this was just an untapped market, or maybe this is the one that got popular. I have no clue. And yeah, I just thought it was gonna be like a visual novel and no gameplay at all. So basically you choose someone and they're on a journey with you. So that's interesting. Okay. And I would just have to assume the whole thing takes place in space, where the whole love knows no bounds thing. Huh. Let me know if you've heard of this game, or if there's anything else like this. I'm really curious about this stuff, because honestly, like at the end of the day, my whole thing is just the music and what it provides to the context of what's happening. And I have no like limitations really, as long as it's not like some extreme crazy ass game or something, you know, like TOS type of things. But for me, it's more of like a study of like, okay, well, you know, I can listen to RPGs, I can listen to shooters, I can listen to blah 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 blah, and now I'm listening to romancing men in space. You know, so the music is definitely not what I expected whatsoever. That's for sure. The second one, maybe a little closer to that. I thought it was gonna be very atmospheric and just almost not even there, because again, I had like visual novel in my head. But now that I know there's combat, the first one makes a lot of sense. The first one sounds sort of like near, kind of, and way more, had a lot more energy than I imagined. So the reason I'm asking all these questions also is because this is the only request for them. So potentially the only time it's going to be featured on the channel, unless for some reason, which is very possible, this crowd finds me and I have a new set of audience, new set of eyes that just throw me a bunch of requests, which is hilarious, because considering right now, at the moment of me recording this, I just had a like abundance of views on a certain video that had nothing to do with what we're talking about, but the title of the video had a lot of X's in it. It's a true story. I was just talking about this with my Discord. And it had like 19,000 views in like 3 days, which is a lot, you know, because the other time, it was for a game called The Caligula Effect. The other time I did that game, it was like 800 views. So I was like, what the hell happened here? Luckily, YouTube analytics show you like traffic source. And basically, long story short, outside sources found that video where they were searching for stuff with X's in the title. So then they saw my face and they're like, nope, wrong video. So I just think it's kind of funny that this video is being done at the exact same time as that. So who knows? We have no idea how big the video game landscape market is. We know it's huge, but a lot of my viewers are JRPG fans, but then there's people that have never even played JRPG fans, or JRPGs. They only play shooters. I have the Call of Duty fans, I have fighting game fans, you know what I mean? So I haven't really tapped into this market too much. So I'm legit curious on it. I thought the music was pretty cool. But I will say, in the growing fear of AI, I have no idea, because I can't find any composer information. The images look a little sus. The music could be made that way. I don't know. I'm scared to one day, now that I think about it, I'm frightened one day if I react to AI. Please no. Anyways, overall, I really enjoyed that. I really like the feel of it. I listen to instrumental ambient stuff all the time while I'm working. So the first one was good, but the second one is definitely like something I would actually just like listen to in the background on a certain playlist, regardless of where it comes from. The name Misty Invasion is crazy though. Okay, well, if you've played this game or whatever, let me know about Love and Deepspace. And if so, what character did you pick? All right, well, that is the debut and potential finale of Love and Deepspace. Thank you to the requesters, and thank you to everyone you see on screen. I couldn't be here without them. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Have a good night.